Good morning, world. We're back at it again. No rest for the wicked and all that. Just fill you in on what happened. I had an absolutely abysmal ride in just abysmal conditions. I was in Cardiff and I rode to Usk via Newport, and it was extremely wet. Temperature dropped to like 6 degrees and I was freezing, absolutely freezing. So I had to kind of abort my intervals during my 3.5 hour ride. I managed to do a bulk of them at the beginning, knowing that the weather might close in, so that's how it goes sometimes. However, today is different. It's quite nice. We've come out early with a little group and they've gone off ahead to do some structured intervals. They're actually doing something similar to what I was doing last week, which is 1 minute a kind of maximum capacity, 30 seconds rest. You repeat that 5 times. So pretty difficult, and with the short recoveries, definitely not easy. So I'm letting them do that and I'm just rolling around basically. I'm going to do a couple of my own efforts, but nothing too serious with hill climb tomorrow. I'm not really that bothered to push on after yesterday's ride. By the way, I want to thank you all so much for your comments on the recent videos. You've been really getting involved, and like I love your insight. So like 100% keep doing what you're doing, because you're helping me out in some ways. You know, tell me about the latex tubes. I've currently been riding the new tires without the latex tubes, just to kind of stress the tire a little bit. And you know, a lot of you telling me to put talcum powder in to help install the latex tubes. So you know, that is really helping me. So I really appreciate your comments. Even if there's funny ones, one-liners, it doesn't matter. We love the comments. I love them. Oh, sorry. Yeah?
DHB are cheaper, but the call, you know, if you're on Strava now,
Yeah.
they have challenges all the time,
Yeah.
and they'll give you like £50 vouchers on the ride like
Yeah, we might well have been there.
Come back from Joe's as well.
Yeah.
God man, he filled this up nice, didn't he?
Do you have to pick it up with the sauce or
You know, get the chocolate.
Morning, everyone. Can't see my breath, sorry. Trying to show you how cold it is. It's like 5 degrees right now, and it is 10 past 8 in the AM. So I've got my number 110. Right, last but one rider off. Been down to the HQ, parked near the start, which is where nearly everybody's parked, because there isn't any parking down at the HQ. It's down this lane, down this hill. It's not like great access. This is what we're dealing with in a minute, but HQ is like really good standard. As funny as that sounds, like, you know, sometimes you go to a race, or maybe you don't, but if you go to a race and they put on teas, coffees, cakes, that sort of thing, it's usually brilliant, and that's brilliant as well. But the toilet situation in most HQs is terrible. This HQ though, they have like a load of soap so you can wash your hands. They have like a load of toilet paper, so not just one person can take a dump, but like 100. It's amazing. So it's not bad, is it? Where we are. This is the first hill climb that I've come to do in England since the Cat and Fiddle hill climb the day after the Tour of Britain, which seems like ages ago. And it was ages ago, it's like a month ago. And I was out on a club ride yesterday, which I put at the start of this video to kind of give, I guess, a bit of context leading up to this video. But we were talking about weight and like how I've maintained my weight for this event, or for these hill climbs. And much of it, I think, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm gonna talk about this in more detail at some point before the Nationals, or even after the Nationals, but I've not been like really like strict about what I eat. I've just been like
clever about portion sizes, and like I've just eyeballed everything, and it's so habitual now, I think, that that's the way it's gone. But we were talking about it, and I was like, the total Britain is actually a factor that I've not thought of. And like, being that I ate so much of the total Britain and like maintained kind of like a lean, good racing weight there, I was never really craving stuff after it, you know. Usually you're like, okay, I'm done with the stage race and I don't want to eat anymore. And that's kind of like what's happened now, right? It's kind of given me this conditioning that I've fallen back on, that I don't actually, that, you know, I don't really have to be extremely strict. The race has almost done that for me. Yeah. But anyway, we're in the Mendips. This is Burrington. So Burrington Coombe is the climb, and we're here to do a hill climb that signifies 1 week out. How sick is this place? How sick is this place for a hill climb? The echo, you can hear riders like shouting. What do you reckon? Big ring start. Doesn't look too steep, does it? It's a pretty fast climb apparently, so a big ring might be doable. I've heard actually that this road is really busy, so I might have to ride in the centre of the lane. Not the centre of the road, but the centre of the lane, to try and stop cars from overtaking. But so I've heard that more than halfway up, like 3/4 of the way up, there's Cowbell Corner. So we'll see if there's any actual cowbells on there. But apparently there's quite a few people there, and knowing the Bristol kind of cycling community, there will be a huge roar. I know what they're like. I've done one of their hill climbs before. They're pretty mad.
Well then. Course record, my friends. Course flipping record. I cannot believe it. A week before the Nationals, and we go and win a hill climb and grab the course record by, like, I don't know, it felt like 20 seconds because I don't know what my Wahoo said, but I was well under the 7-minute mark. It was around 6.5 minutes and the record is 6:51, but that was incredible. I felt so good, paced it so well. Ah, yes. Just what I need a week before Nationals. Morale, motivation, a win, finally. Oh, the atmosphere was so good. That was so good. I don't know, I did 6.5, I think.
That's a great man.
Cheers. Thanks, cheers.
You gonna be get next week?
Yeah, I'm pleased with that.
I got this country. Yeah. Right, I'll see you in a bit.
Cheers, Paul. Thanks.
Good job.
Thanks for the show. I did hear you.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Head up to the HQ.
Yeah, I'll see you there. Wow, I'm absolutely blessed and over the moon to have so much support from people. It was great to have so many handshakes and so many smiles from people in there. Just makes it so worth it. I gotta be honest, like, you know, like those of you that know me well enough, you know that I'm not into performance and stuff like that. It comes as a side to be able to influence just a few people in that room. Thank you for coming up and saying hello, for those of you that did, and shaking my hand. I really appreciate it. It's something that, you know, I try to do and accomplish when I come to these things. Like, I try to be more approachable and
be, you know, there to help, or if you need anything in any way, just send me a message or come and chat to me. That's why I like doing these events, you know. It keeps us all kind of grounded and in the same space, same place. But I'm so happy to do that ride. I'm so happy to have all your backing for the Nationals. Bristol Road Club, you did an awesome job of putting that event on. Fair play to you all. Great HQ, great event, great cake. Although I didn't have any because, I'm sorry, I had to rush off because I'm about to meet my granddad for Sunday lunch, which we do every Sunday. But I guess that is a good way to end the video. It's been a pleasure, and thank you so much for having me. Breaking the course record was just the icing on the cake. Breaking it by 11 seconds over such a short distance of 3.2k or 6 minutes and 40 seconds, I'm pretty impressed with myself, to be honest. So thank you for the belief, thank you for the support, and we'll see you in the next one. See you guys.